Hi everyone, today we're going to study volume of solids of revolution about y-axis. Let x equals f of y be the given curve. The volume v generated by the revolution of the curve x equals f of y about the y-axis between y equals a and y equals b is v equals the definite integral from a to b of pi times the square of f of y dy. Let us see example 1. Find the volume of the solid generated by revolving the curve x equals 3 over y square between y equals 1 and y equals 2 about the y-axis. Let us write the volume formula, then let us substitute the corresponding values. So the v now equals the definite integral from 1 to 2. We copy the pi, and the f of y is the right-hand member of the curve. This 3 over y square we will write now as 3 times y raised to negative 2. And this is raised to power 2, then dy. Simplifying the power, we have now this 9y raised to negative 4. If we simplify further, we can move the constants outside the integral sign. This pi and 9 can be moved out. So we have now this 9 pi times the definite integral from 1 to 2. Then the function now is y raised to negative 4 dy. Then let us integrate. The constant 9 pi we will write here, and by the power rule, the y raised to negative 4 becomes y raised to negative 3 over negative 3. This will be evaluated from 1 to 2. We can simplify this further. We can cancel the 9 and the negative 3. So we have now this negative 3 pi all over y cubed. Let us evaluate this with respect to the limits of integration. So we have this first group, negative 3 pi over 2 cubed, minus the second group, negative 3 pi over 1 cubed. In the first group, we can simplify the denominator, and it becomes 8. And then negative and negative becomes positive. This 1 cube in the denominator is simply 1. So 3 pi over 1 is 3 pi. The sum of these two expressions is positive 21 pi over 8 cubic units. This is the volume. This is the final answer. Example 2. Find the volume of the solid generated by revolving the curve x equals 2 over y when y is between 1 to 4 about the y-axis. Let us write the volume formula. Let us substitute now corresponding values. So we have v equals the definite integral from 1 to 4 pi. The f of y is this 2 over y, and we can write it as 2 times y raised to negative 1, and this is now raised to power 2, and the dy. Let us square the function, and we will get 4y raised to negative 2. Simplifying further by moving out the constants, this number 4 and the pi. So we have v equals 4 pi times the definite integral from 1 to 4. Our function now is this y raised to negative 2 dy. Let us now integrate. The 4 pi we'll just copy, and by the power rule, the y raised to negative 2 becomes y raised to negative 1 all over negative 1 to be evaluated by the limits of integration from 1 to 4. Simplifying this further, we will get negative 4 pi times 1 over y. Let us now evaluate. So the constant negative 4 pi remains outside. So we have 1 over 4 minus 1 over 1. This 1 over 1 here is simply whole number 1. So 1 over 4 minus the whole number 1 is negative 3 over 4. We can cancel the 4 here and the denominator 4, and the negative and negative becomes positive. So the final answer is 3 pi cubic units. This is the volume. This is the final answer. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.